I haven't recorded a video in a long while. And I had plans, in fact, one almost finished, and I just couldn't. Because to record another video would just be to make what happened to Breonna Taylor just a moment. It's just too disgraceful. And then I didn't even want to post about it immediately because I didn't want to do opportunistic white allyism, i.e., I made the statement, look at me, watch my videos, subscribe to my channel, gratify my ego, etc. But this should still be big news. It was basically the modern equivalent of a warning hanging, which is a disgraceful part. Disgraceful is too light a word. A horrific, awful part of the ongoing United States culture. It's not history, it's what's still happening in 2020. Trump getting COVID, it's not news because it's simply science. He didn't wear a mask. He doesn't eat a healthy diet. Not that that has to do with getting COVID. My apologies. But I think it is a factor in his recovery. He didn't wear a mask. He didn't follow any of the protocols that were just set, that were just science. So really, to me, that's not news. Him interrupting at the debate, that's not news. Him not proclaiming that he is against white supremacy by denouncing it during the debate, that is news. Not because it's a surprise, but because it's awful. And it wouldn't matter if he had performed at the debate like John F. Kennedy or Ronald Reagan or Hillary Clinton, who did do a darn good job at the debates, even though there were lots of other problems with her. I liked her, so I didn't have a lot of problems. I still like her. But basically, I'm digressing, which is what I didn't want to do. None of this and none of these digressions is really news. The news is that we have to solve the problem somehow, and probably at a national level, which is how it was solved before in the 60s, with the horrible, horrific murder, discrimination, discounting, violence against, both psychological and literal, people of color, particularly African Americans, Black people, BIPOC, in the American South. It's a big historical shame, stain on America. It's a stain that's still here. It's not part of history. It's not a stain in the laundry. It's a stain as in when you stain an entire room and it is that color. And so I can't be bothered as much as I'd love to have the outlet, as much as I'd love to follow through on my artistic goals, which were a foundational part of my entire life for so many years. Say her name.